The man joins your party carrying a magical nuke in his chest, and somehow we're the ones expected to help him. Think about the unmitigated audacity of this wizard. Genuinely wonder if Gale spends his entire day thinking, I wonder when I should tell these people I could potentially vaporize the surrounding area. And honestly, I think he's absolutely does. Because when you're walking around the Emerald Grove with him, talking to refugees, helping people, solving problems, Gale is watching you constantly. He's probing, trying to figure out what the kind of person you are, trying to see if you're compassionate enough, useful enough to help his catastrophe. And that's what makes Gale so interesting to me. Because before you even know him, before trust is established, before anybody agrees to anything, he has already forced his burden onto the party. That's selfish. And the crazy part is, the game quietly tells you this immediately. When you first meet Gale of Waterdeep, the man starts talking, and within seconds you realize, oh no, this dude knows way too much. He's intelligent in that dangerous wizard way, where every sentence feels calculated. So naturally, depending on your character, you might think, maybe I should just kill this guy right now. And the game lets you try. But when you discover the horrifying reality of the situation, you can't even remove him cleanly, because the man is basically a walking magical disaster. What kind of existence is that? And the thing is, this didn't happen randomly. Gale's condition exists because of Gale. Because at his core, Gale cannot resist power. That's what led him towards the crown of Karthus in the first place. The man sees forbidden magic the way starving people see food. He always thinks he can handle just a little more. Just one more secret. One more spell. One more impossible thing. That ambition destroyed his life. Now he walks around smiling politely while carrying the consequences inside his chest. That's why I don't fully buy the harmless, charming wizard act. Because underneath all the charisma, which he has low of, by the way, Gale is deeply controlling. Even if he's not in your active party, he still approves or disapproves of your actions from camp. You know why? Because he's always watching. He needs to understand the people around him. He needs to evaluate them, measure them. Wizards love control. Knowledge gives them control. Magic gives them control. The weave, intelligence, gives them control. But the orb stripped all of that away from him. That's the real tragedy of Gale. Not the bomb, not Mistra, not even his mistakes, his helplessness. For the first time in his life, Gale is trapped inside a situation he cannot intellectually overpower. And it terrifies him. That's why I actually think Gale is one of the best written characters. Because he isn't purely evil. He isn't purely good either. Gale is a man whose intelligence convinced him he was above consequences, until reality finally humbled him. And depending on your choices, you can either help him become better, or feed the exact arrogance, the ambition that destroyed him in the first place, which honestly might be the most wizard thing imaginable. Always go for Gale being the god of ambition. It's a perfect end for someone who deserves it. That's just me, bud.